Hey guys, we are back.
Florida style.
Florida style. Look at that. Look at this land of the big sky. Even though that's like Montana, I want to show you these homes.
Smoky in the band.
Look at how these are some big homes here. Look at that.
Yeah, huge.
Big property. You even have your own pond.
Pool, pond.
Kind of a la pool pond.
Pond's probably better for you.
Pond's probably better for you. You know, Chevy Chase's house when he's talking in Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Guys, if you've been watching location where they filmed the classic movie Caddyshack in 1979.
Oh yeah.
The Bushwood Country Club.
Yeah, classic movie.
Which is actually in Davie, Florida.
Classic silly movie.
That's a line from that movie. Really funny movie. And I want to share something with you guys. Well, I don't see the chat, so give me a second.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. Hey, Jeanette and Anthony. Hello, Emmett.
DNA.
Rosalind Brown says hi again. Again with the transmission unstable. How? We just had
it doesn't say that.
We just... It did for a second.
Oh.
But bear with us, guys. Because that's how we roll.
Yeah. You know how we roll. Every day we're buffering.
Transmission's unstable.
Buffering. Have a bottle of buffering handy.
Every day you're buffering while you're in the Hertz rent-a-car.
We're doing good though.
Evie Gray says, yay, you're back. John Fritz says, safe travels. Joseph Teller says,
thanks, John.
So listen, guys. Bear with the transmission unstable. We're driving. I mean,
we're like by the orange groves.
Right. We thought we got far enough north that we'd be in a better transmission zone. And I felt comfortable starting up the live stream again because we saw a big cell phone tower.
Yep.
But I guess as quickly as we drive into a cell phone tower area,
we drive out.
We drive out of a cell phone tower area. Oh, look at those big cell phone tower areas.
Cell phone tower.
Do you see them off to the left?
Yeah, I do.
Do you see those huge towers? Those
there's one up ahead on the left, see it?
Yeah, I do see it.
Tower Cam.
Tower Cam. Hey, Lois Campbell.
Hey, Lois Campbell.
Take Bufferin instead of Tylenol. Danette and Anthony saying.
Bufferin.
Joseph Taylor saying hi. Danette is also just saying hi of Danette and Anthony. So I guess Danette and Anthony really is Anthony, and then Danette is Danette.
Gotcha.
That's how I'm getting it.
Take your Bufferin. Take your Anacin.
Rosalind Brown says it's a tight fit for all of us in the back seat.
Oh, grab some Pamperin.
That's true. Mike Wallen's putting up lots of Hudson emojis.
Dole's pills.
Now, who was the first in the chat? Oh, Glitch was the first in the chat.
Hey, Glitch.
And then John PS30, Azuna Enoch, ARB, Sally Scipio, and, of course, Michael Gregoire, who is giving us his Pledge of Allegiance.
God, guys, we're smack dab in the middle of Florida here. Look at this.
We're in, like... kind of the citrus area where they grow citrus. We're in like the farm area.
Right, St. Lucie.
Oh, look at that big buzzard up there.
Yeah, Port St. Lucie.
Port St. Lucie. That's where they have spring training
for the Mets.
For the New York Mets.
Right, Anthony?
Yes.
Anthony's big Met fan.
Hudson says he's hungry. Well, guess what? Look, we should have perfect cell service now. Do you see that cell phone tower off to the left?
Wow.
Of the screen. Look at that. There's like 20,000 cell phone thingy-jiggy. Thingamajigga-jigga-jigga.
Yeah.
Thingamajigga-bugga.
Yeah.
Lois Campbell say, will you stop at south of the border tonight?
Not sure.
We are going to try.
Yeah, we'll hopefully make it there.
We'll try.
Or we might make it farther. Who knows?
Maybe we'll make it further. Maybe they won't even have a room for us. Who knows? We don't have a reservation, guys, because you know what? We're not sure if they can hold the reservation. They can take a reservation.
Anybody can take a reservation.
Anybody can take a reservation.
The reservation.
Mike asks fries because he likes it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a great bargain, the grilled cheese and fries at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, way to go.
It's true. Hudson wants appearance. Oh. Plaza anymore. He's changed it. Oh, Shirley's in the chat. Hello, Shirley.
Hey,
We're on our way back to New York. We'll see you guys. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Mike said, I had a feeling you didn't get any notifications. Mike is when we stream by a company called Meta.
Oh.
M-E-T-A. No, is that, or is that, or is Meta?
Facebook,
no, Meta is Instagram. So YouTube is
The
YouTube.
gram.
Is Google.
Yeah.
You have to complain to Google.
Face space.
Face space.
Face space in the My Books.
Joseph Taylor says, Dad and Anthony are going to go buy some mooncakes. Oh yes, for Chinese New Year. We know the best spot in Chinatown for mooncakes. In fact, we did a mooncake battle last year.
It was at Donnybrook.
Oh, not that. They had a little. This is a car transport that's it has wrecked cars.
At Port St. Lucie. Mets preach.
Side 12 put up a lot of Hudson emojis.
Oh, nice job. Side by side 12. Side inside.
Carl Howard said Hudson wants pizza now.
Pizza can.
Wants them now. Now. Shirley saying hello, guys.
Hey Shirley, hope you're holding down New York for us.
Hudson is sleeping in the back seat. If you saw the thumbnail, I took a picture of Hudson in the back seat of our rental car, where you're welcome to join. If you can convince Hudson to move over and share the back seat with you,
or you'll have
everyone in the chat is more than welcome.
Put Hudson on your lap.
To ride along in the back seat with Hudson.
At least his head will be in your lap. Cradled. Hudson's head.
Dad and Anthony remember our mooncake battle from last year.
Mooncake battle.
Did you bring your egg sandwiches like you always do?
You betcha.
You betcha, Mike. And in fact,
egg salad.
We had our egg salad sandwiches when we had to end our first live stream. We said we might as well take this opportunity to have a snack while
Starving Marvin.
While we're in the no internet zone. Alicia Riggs is saying hi.
Hey, Alicia Riggs.
So guys, we're in like a little bit north now of Port St. Lucie in Florida.
45 minutes from anywhere.
We're now on part 2 of our video.
Yeah, this is it.
We've been driving for an hour and a half. The speed limit is 70.
There's Fort Pierce, 21
Fort Pierce
miles.
is 21. Daytona Beach, 148 miles.
We got a long way to go. Short time to get there.
So, on the way down, do we have a Chevy Malibu on the way down? We did.
A white Chevy Malibu.
And what do we get? Like 30-something miles to gallon? Do we have that trip thing on this car, or does this not have that?
Yeah, we do, I think. 5 miles.
Oh, look at 50 miles.
That's just when you're coasting. The other
I know,
stuff.
but that's nice.
Tire pressure.
Tire pressure.
Life is at 54%.
Fuel range, 258 miles.
Yeah, look at it.
You set a trip, eh?
Tropical. But it's not, we're not in the tropics right now.
Right, we're now, because we're north of Jupiter, guys, we are no longer in what's called the tropical climate of Florida. Back.
Yeah.
Mike says it's beautiful there, there's no traffic. Yeah, no traffic here.
Baby, you can drive my car.
Guys, in case you didn't hear us. In case you didn't hear us before, we are now north of Jupiter. Jupiter is the dividing line for the tropical climate. So we're no longer we're still in the state of Florida, but we're no longer in what's called the tropical climate. So as of now, this part of Florida can freeze in the winter. Whereas in South Florida, it rarely, if ever, has a temperature of below 0.
What, it might have snowed?
Right.
Got a snow flurry in Miami?
Not had to get gas yet, but gas prices are better than they are in New York. But gas is not inexpensive in South Florida. No. It's around regular unleaded is around $3.50 a gallon.
Yeah, right in there.
Oh, BX Ray says, wish you guys in Hudson a safe trip back home to New York City. Thank you. Resort style amenities, new homes from $300,000
wow.
on this exit. So the least you can get in this complex we're coming up to is $300,000 for getting a home, and basically they're saying you're going to have some resort amenities, whatever that means. Probably a pool.
Yeah, probably a pool.
Maybe a tennis court. Only 8 hours to go as the crow flies, David Lee Jasper saying. Danette and Anthony liked your beep, 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 yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not in Daytona Beach yet.
You can drive my car.
We have still like 120 miles to get to Daytona Beach or something like that, right? Guys, Florida's a huge state, and it takes many hours to drive through it. Just be careful. There's a...
Yeah, something peeking over there.
No, it's a truck. You're okay.
Doing a sneaking peek.
Yeah, you're okay.
The dueler.
Hudson cars run on 10 pizzas for 1,000 miles.
Nice.
Oh, E.B. Gray is meeting friends for lunch, but we'll be back in later. Okay,
we'll
Fire no problem.
We'll be here.
No problem. George Lopez says we're back. David Lee Jasper's loving our rental car.
Yes, it's a...
Oh, Alicia Riggs says regular in Nassau is $3.53.
Wow, that's Nassau, Bahamas?
Or Nassau County, I think.
Oh, gotcha. Can I have some water?
Oh, Lois Campbell says gas is down to $3.22 here in Virginia Beach. Yeah, definitely gas is less expensive in some other states.
Down to. It's still too hot. Look at St. Lucie West sign. That's fitting. Very fitting monument.
St. Lucie West. St. Lucie West. Daddy Bog likes the clouds. Let me show you guys the clouds again. They are pretty clouds, right, guys? You got that. Oh, I want a Hudson emoji. How can I get one? BX Ray is asking. BX Ray, that is an excellent question. I'm not sure who is moderating for our channel right now, but if one of our moderators wants to put up the link, the way to get a Hudson emoji next to your name and also be able to use them in the chat, you get a badge, a Hudson badge next to your name, and also you can use Hudson custom made Hudson emojis in the live chat and in comments. Those are all created by James. James created those Hudson emojis. You must join as a YouTube member. When you're on your screen and you're watching our video, there's a little thing that says join. If you look off to the right, underneath the video to the right, there's a button that you can click that says join. Join. Join.
Johnny on the spot.
And that will take you to the YouTube membership. Now, what YouTube membership is it's a way of financially supporting our channel through a monthly membership program. Just similar, think of it like Netflix. You know how Netflix, you pay every month, or maybe you're an Amazon Prime member, you pay every month. Member, you're a Walmart member, you pay every month. Those kind of things where you pay a monthly fee.
For the TV guide?
The perk you get, even for as little as $1.99 a month,
if you're a collector,
is that you get access to the Hudson emojis, and you get a badge next to your name. It's called the loyalty badge. The badges change the longer you stay as a YouTube member. Right now, if you're 12 months and if you have a membership for 12 months and above, as you can see, if you want to look at, say, perhaps David Jasper's name, when it comes up on the chat, I know that he has the Hudson neon emoji next to his name. That indicates he's been a member for 12 months or more. And we have different levels of membership. There's $1.99. There's $4.99. There's $10. Every membership level, you get access to the emojis. You also get an advance notification on all regular live streams. While we're driving, sometimes we have to end the live stream and then we just restart. I don't bother giving it an advance notification because I say at the end of the previous live stream that we're going to be restarting again.
You guys know where we're at.
Right.
We're here all day.
But that's another perk of membership. And the money that's used when you pay this monthly membership fee is we put it right back into the channel, and we use it to buy better equipment for the channel. We use it to pay like for gas and tolls and things like that when we happen to be driving.
Yep.
Or when things like that.
Mainly snacks are
The X-Ray says nice. So I hope I explained that well. Chris Bates is in the chat. Hey, Chris Bates.
Chris Bates. Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah. Mike says I rejoined. I was a member in the past and I'm back. Oh,
nice job, Mike.
Mike, that's awesome.
Fantastic job.
Oh, Chris gets congratulations for 16 months membership.
Nice, Chris
Oh
Bates.
my God! Wow, that's extra good.
An early adopter.
Johnny Carnival says, "Hi, Karla and James. Are you coming home?" Yes, we're on our way back to New York City, Johnny Carnival. Stuart Bryce says, most importantly, the YouTube membership donations and channel donations go to getting Hudson pizza.
Exactly.
That's true. That's the most important thing.
That's the majority of it.
Lois Campbell asks, "Are we sad to leave Florida?" I would be.
Oh,
yes, it is sad. I mean, it's like
melancholy, not sad.
It's melancholy. I wouldn't say sad. I would say melancholy because we had such a good time exploring Florida with you guys.
Made it fun.
Yeah, you guys made it so much fun.
But we'll be back. We'll be back in Florida.
Ant-Man says, "Do you have exclusive videos available through your Patreon channel?" Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That's a great question, Ant-Man. We do. We put up exclusive videos, and we also hold a monthly member live chat.
Yeah, which we're sleeping and falling on.
No, we did one in August, but we're due for one in September.
When we're back to New York, we'll do it.
Yeah. Mike is saying it's well worth it to join as a member. He loves all the emojis.
Nice job, Mike.
Chris Bates says, "Welcome, Anne-Marie Loves to Sew." Oh, Anne-Marie Loves to Sew just became a member. Oh, extra
Fantastic
good.
job, Anne-Marie Loves to Sew.
George Lopez is going to be silent on the chat because he's going to be eating.
Nice.
It's chow time for him. Right.
Chatting.
Oh, the Lion's Den Adult Superstore. Well.
Hey now, JK After Dark.
Oh.
A visit to the Lion's Den.
Greg Haran says, "Nice, it will be fun to return to New York City." Dolores says, "Safe drive back to New York." Thank you, Dolores.
Thanks, Dolores.
How long does it take to get from Miami to New York? Johnny Carnival?
Forever.
From Fort Lauderdale to New York, the quickest we've ever done it is 16 hours.
Average drive time.
That's a drive time. The average drive time is around 20 hours. Sometimes it's taken us less, sometimes it's taken us more, but generally around 20 hours. It's a little over 1,300 miles door to door. And then says, "This is the longest you've ever been in Florida continuously for?" No, we've been in Florida continuously for probably around 7 months. Was probably the longest in any one stretch.
Right. Yeah, a whole heap of Florida.
I mean, believe it or not, guys, you know, all in all, we spend like around six months or so a year in Florida.
Believe it or not.
But it's often traveling back and forth. You know, of course we have larger extended stays, but there's been times where James and I just shoot down just for a day or two. We don't even bother streaming those, for work, and then we come right back.
Yeah, it's
when a client pays us to be there, then we're there.
I drive the rental car silly.
Right.
I drive it silly.
Oh, there's a hurricane off the East Coast, but thank God it's 1,000 miles away. Oh, that's good. So it's not going to interfere with us. Thank you, Mike, for that.
Thanks, Mike. Weather update.
It's a very exhausting and long road, 20-hour drive. Yes, it is, Johnny. That's why we said we don't really recommend, if anyone is thinking, that's watching this channel, you're watching our stream, if you want to try driving it all in one sitting, like not stopping, never stopping.
That's a grim task, guys.
It is a grim task. We have done it, and you can.
It's a grim task.
And it's. I mean, I would say it's very difficult if you're one person.
Grim, guys.
If you're two people, one of you can rest, and that makes it a little bit easier. But even so, it's a grim task. Yeah, I've driven on a solo drive at least about 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 8 or 9 times I've done it in my life by myself. And, it wasn't fun. I've also taken the auto train.
Yep.
Where you drive if you're in Florida.
We wish they had a bullet train that you could get in.
You drive to Lorton. You drive to if you're leaving from New York, you have to drive to Lorton, Virginia, and then you get on a train. It's an Amtrak. It's the auto train, and it takes you to what's that place called in Florida?
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the place, and it's not too far from Sanford. S-A-N.
Near Plant City.
F-O-R-D. S-A-N as in Nancy. F-O-R-D. Sanford, Florida, which is not too far from Disney. MN says you might see some rain in Georgia, but the rest looks nice. Lois Campbell says you could fly. Well, that's true. However, not with Hudson you can't.
There's precious cargo in the back seat.
Right, there's precious cargo in the back seat, Lois, and you are not allowed to fly on a commercial airline
unless you buy him a seat.
Unless Hudson. I mean, Hudson is a service animal, so we could take him on a regular part. But otherwise, you're not allowed to fly with a large dog because it's just too damn hot. If it's above 81. With a dog that needs to go
in a pet carrier.
That needs to go in a cargo hold in a crate.
That's not Hudson's lot in life. Hudson's
Anne Marie loves us so says we have Tropical Storm K heading our way. Winds and rain are supposed to be really bad, predicting
That's on the
flooding.
west coast of Florida.
Yes, I believe so.
Hudson has chauffeur.
Square dogs don't fit.
Yeah.
Michael said they're driving back, but I didn't get any notification. Yes, somebody else in the chat said that too. Michael, what I suggest that you do is complain to YouTube that you're not getting notifications that we're streaming, that you're getting, you're not getting notifications of live streams, because they might have a suggestion of what you could do. I'm not sure what to do, but that's something that you have to take up with Google. John Hale says, don't they have cruises to Cuba? Oh, I'm not sure if they're allowing that anymore.
No,
I know in our that we have now had opened up Cuba, but then I think it changed again. I'm not really sure.
I don't think it's as easy.
I don't think it's as easy to travel to Cuba as a U.S. resident as it was for a little while.
Bullet train service.
Hudson's not a dog. He's a VIP, Stuart Rice said.
Exactly.
Did you see how he was treated in the most dog-friendly hotels ever?
Gosh.
Oh, there we're buffering again.
Hey, buffering.
Oh, we're back.
Good
so,
morning,
guys,
buffering.
If you missed that live stream from last Saturday night, Hudson went in the National Hotel. It's a historic hotel, which is a national landmark. It was restored to its former glory, and it's dog friendly, and we totally recommend it. Oh, Dolly Girl Twin says, James, Roxy Music 50th anniversary tour. They'll be in New York September 12th, and the vocalist Brian Ferry, guitarist Andy McKay. Oh awesome. My God, that sounds amazing. Are you going? Awesome. Are you going, Garland?
That's a great lineup. Brian Ferry, eh? Mr. Smooth.
Girl in the Curl. The issue is that we really don't like to fly on an airplane with Hudson, because even though he has
his papers,
Hudson is a very large dog, and we've watched many a YouTube video where service animals cause a lot of drama with some of the people that are inside a plane. They make a big stink about it, saying that they're allergic and this and that and the other thing, and it just makes everyone that's on board the plane very uncomfortable. Now, if anything, any rule that's in our channel and in our life in general, this not only goes for our channel, but in the chat and in our life, is no drama. James and I avoid drama. We don't need any drama in our life. Life is complicated enough on its own. We don't need to add to the complications. So by bringing for your mama whenever possible. So that means drive instead of fly, because by driving we are in control of our own.
We have a ton of
right.
photos.
Well, that's another reason. But we're in control of our own destiny, meaning we don't have anybody telling us you can't bring Hudson, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, or I feel uncomfortable, because we're in the car by ourselves.
You can't boop
and
Hudson
we're in the
on
car
nose.
with our chat family. Now our chat family loves Hudson, so it's no problem to have Hudson and be sitting in the back seat with Hudson.
Yeah. I like to boop Hudson on the nose.
Right.
Boop.
So here is Hudson.
Boop.
Here's the reason we don't fly. Here's the reason we don't fly. There it is.
All because of him.
All because of him. Hudson is too precious, and he's very comfy in the back seat. Exactly, Danette. Now that's reason number one why we do not fly on an airplane with Hudson is we're drama free. We don't want any drama, even though Hudson is a service animal, is welcome on board an airplane. Number two is that we want Hudson to be very happy and very comfortable. And even when you have a registered service animal on a plane, they are not allowed to sit on the seat. They must sit on the floor, wedged in underneath the seat in front of you.
Like we did on the train.
Like we did on the train. That is the rule, and I'm 100% certain that's the rule for service animal. Now Hudson is a big dog, so he doesn't easily fit underneath a seat. Now imagine.
And he doesn't like to be on the floor.
Right, and he wants to be in his own seat. Now imagine if the person sitting in front of us was a child bouncing up and down on their seat the whole trip and climbing around. How would Hudson get his beauty rest?
Yeah, true.
That would be very annoying for Hudson, and being that Hudson's comfort is paramount. That also is another reason why we don't fly.
Our second rule is don't annoy Hudson.
Right. Third is that besides having Hudson, we also travel, because we traveled to Florida, not on a vacation. We did not travel to Florida on vacation. We traveled on work assignments. We are architectural and interior photographers, and we travel with a great deal of camera and computer equipment, meaning 3 backpacks just devoted to camera equipment, a tripod, let alone clothes, let alone treats for Hudson, let alone vinyl records. So all that makes for not flying on an airplane, because now you're only allowed a very small amount of luggage. So there's simply not enough room for all the things that we have to transport back and forth. So that's the third reason why we drive.
Long story short,
Hudson is paramount, like the media agency. Yes.
Exactly. Hudson is king.
Danette and Andy said no annoying Hudson.
No annoying Hudson. No drama.
Yeah.
No DJ K-Slate, a drama king.
Right. So Hudson's comfort and security and well-being is paramount. Dolly Girl Twin 6 is cruel for animals to be underneath. Yes.
Yeah, well, Hudson wouldn't do that.
Oh, Anne Marie said, my daughter sadly sat next to a service dog and had an allergic reaction to it while we were on an airplane. See?
We don't want to put anybody
exactly. And I had to have oxygen and Benadryl. Grateful a Hasidic rabbi had Benadryl and gave it to us. See, that is the very reason. Now, that's no fault of Anne Marie daughter.
No.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There was drama that was caused. Now, not caused by Anne Marie's daughter, but
not caused by the dog.
But not caused by the dog. Of the two being in the exactly.
See?
So
excellent example.
See, that's why I brought up allergies. Hudson would be better behaved than some of the kids flying on an airplane.
Be that as it may.
Rosalind Brown, I couldn't agree with you more. Be that as it may.
Better than James.
Right. It is better for us to avoid the situation altogether and drive instead of fly.
Bite the bullet.
So that is, because a couple of you guys...
Oh, there are those clouds.
Yeah.
Show the sky.
A couple of you guys have asked in the chat, James and Carla, why don't you travel international? Go
which we've done in the
Europe,
past, but not since Hudson.
Not since Hudson. Hudson is very, 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 very special, and that would definitely require
that might upset Hudson.
And that could upset him. We cannot upset Hudson. Dogs are very worried about separation from people. They consider people part of the family, especially Hudson. Hudson suffers from separation anxiety. In fact, you might notice when we live stream again while we're walking around New York that that Hudson has like a couple of hot spots on his fur, because he got bitten. Well, he has a lot of allergies, and he got bit by like a little mosquito or something like that while we were down in Florida. And while we were working and we couldn't pay attention to him,
skin.
He kind of like licked at it.
Yeah, he has very sensitive skin.
Right. He licked at it, and it became like what they call a hot spot.
Sensitive skin.
Sensitive skin. Because we were busy. You know, not all the attention was on Hudson while we were working.
Yes.
Hudson doesn't like that.
Hudson requires a lot of attention.
Hudson requires mucho attention. Michael thinks is asking, will we make it to south of the border? We're trying.
We'll try our darndest. Maybe even farther.
Yeah. Mr. Bob Newell said Hudson needs a therapy session.
Well, that's true. Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Right, who doesn't? I mean,
who doesn't?
And who doesn't need a massage? More like Hudson loves massages. We give Hudson a massage every night.
Yep.
Every night. This is how spoiled Hudson is. We give him a massage every night.
Sometimes James will sing to him.
Deep tissue massage.
If he's stressed out.
Right. When Hudson's ear got bitten, guys, if you're new to our channel, we had a tragedy occur. A tragedy occurred earlier this year. Hudson got bitten by a dog. Yes. Hudson got bitten by a dog on the ear.
Hard to believe, guys.
Hard to believe that anyone would...
Don't panic, he's okay.
Don't panic, he's okay, but it took a long time for it to heal. But it was on his ear, and it bled profusely, and James sang to Hudson to just calm him down and make him feel comforted.
And he went to sleep.
Yes. My landlord's son was allergic to cats. Eventually, he grew out of it. George Lopez, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you have an allergy as a child, but you grow out of it. Sometimes you develop allergies later in life that you never had as a child. In fact, I can attest to that. Penicillin. And
PCN.
I had all 4 wisdom teeth taken out. Can you believe it? All 4 wisdom teeth taken out. I blew up like a
chipmunk.
They gave me penicillin after the surgery. I blew up like a chipmunk. I mean, I was so swollen from the surgery, and then I got this allergic reaction to the massive amounts of penicillin they gave me, and I got these hives all over my body. I had to go. They had to put me in the hospital. I had to get an injection. Penicillin in my life, and then all of a sudden I was. But this year, I just found out from the dermatologist that sort of hypersensitivity.
Sensitivity.
On permanent, I take, because what happened was on a photo shoot, you know, we're down here on our photo assignment, I interviewed by a piece of equipment at a job site, at one of the architectural you know, builds.
Yeah.
Not our Lego build. I mean a real building build.
A real build.
You know, it was a building site, and there was there was a piece of equipment that was jutting out, and I didn't see it, and it scratched my arm. And my arm welted up like there was no tomorrow. And I had to go to the dermatologist because I developed like a reaction where at the site where I got this horrendous scratch. And it turns out, I don't remember the name, but it's something like, even if you scratch my arm with your fingernail, that area will remain red for an inordinate amount of time. Like, say I scratch your arm, you'll have a little welt, but then it will go away in a minute or two. Not me. Mine stays around. So anyway, I have some sort of allergic reaction to
Yeah.
injuries now. Oh, my sister was highly allergic to penicillin, and she broke out in hives, and she had it for days, and she had to get shots. Yeah, that happens to me. Oh, Yuri A is in the chat. Hey, Yuri A.
Hey, Yuri A.
How are you?
Cable's doing well.
Girl in the curl, it happened to her husband. The same reaction. Yes. Dolly Girl Twin says Hudson's at the age where there's a big change could traumatize him with an emotionally disturbing experience. Yeah, you know, Hudson's 10 years old now, and he's lived a pampered life since we rescued him.
Yes.
Prior to us rescuing him, I believe he might have had a hard life because he was living on the streets, and he had a skin condition.
But now he's Little Lord Hudson.
Right, a skin condition called what was that called? Mange.
But now he's Little Lord Hudson.
Right, now he's Little Lord Hudson, exactly. Nash Vahila Bound says, I don't like surgery. I've been through it 2 or 8 hours long. And being non-conscious while doctors are working on you is disturbing. Yeah. I was put to sleep for the four wisdom teeth taken out because it's kind of a major surgery.
Yep.
Busy BNY put lots of hearts for Hudson. Lots of hearts. We appreciate that.
Heart emoji game is strong.
So guys, we're in Florida.
Hip deep.
Still.
Oh, we're up to our knees in it.
It's saying 94 degrees Fahrenheit on the car thermometer.
Kind of
Let's check. Let's do a tripometer. Let's see how our gas mileage is doing in our old Chevy Malibu we're renting.
31.1.
31.1 to the gallon, guys. How far are we driving today?
We don't know.
Until we can no longer drive.
Yeah. Don't let me look at that thing. It's distracting.
Oh, okay.
How's it?
Leave it alone.
There.
Oh, Flo is asking, will you guys stop? Oh, that's great. At south of the border. We're going to see. We're going to try.
We may get...
It depends how fast we make it there.
Or further.
Right.
That's our goal, but we're hopeful to get out of Florida, mainly.
Dolly Girl Twin says, meaning if Hudson was very uncomfortable and upset on a plane. Oh,
An
wow.
old Continental.
Yeah, we wouldn't want Hudson upset. That's why we don't fly. Rule number 1.
Don't annoy Hudson.
We don't no drama in our lives.
Rule number 2.
Rule number 2.
Don't upset Hudson.
Don't upset Hudson. Everything revolves around Hudson.
Don't annoy or upset Hudson.
Right. Rule number 3. We travel with a lot of equipment.
Yeah.
So we want to have room. And you know, to be honest, guys, James really doesn't mind driving. Some people, driving is not their thing.
I don't mind.
But James really doesn't mind driving. He enjoys driving.
If I can work for 8 hours.
Oh, Debbie St. Romaine says it's raining in Fort Myers and it's only 84 degrees. Say on the West Coast,
it's colder and
it's raining and colder.
That's what the whole summer was like. The afternoon storms only took place on the West Coast.
Yeah. Oh, have you heard of Bear Son? He's a guy in a bear suit walking from Florida to New York City. Maybe you'll see him on the side of the highway?
Bear Son?
No, Cat. We have not. I would love to see that. Is he walking along Interstate 95? Can you look that up and find it out for us? Are you able to track him on a device or something like that? Oh, John PS30 is asking, are you using cruise control? The answer would be no.
Too much traffic.
John PS30, James does not like the cruise control feature in general.
And a lot of this American car, it's not intuitively obvious how to work it. And I'm too tired.
Dolly Girl Twin says James would be a great long-haul trucker.
Sure.
I believe that you're right.
Yeah. As long as I had Hudson and Karla.
Yeah, as long as they had a big enough cab that we could fit.
Karla.
Me and Hudson in the front seat.
And Hudson.
Look at that, guys. Trans-Florida Central Railroad Trail. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh, that was cool to see.
Yeah.
David Lee Jasper figured that out from the get-go, that James loves to drive. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind.
He really doesn't mind.
I drive it silly.
Look at those clouds, guys. Doesn't that look spectacular?
It's a pretty sky today.
It's a really pretty sky today. Let me just...
The scenery doesn't change
Once we pass this truck, that will look a lot better.
The scenery doesn't change much right
Look,
here.
Daytona Beach, 105 miles.
Yeah, that's only in the middle of Florida there.
Yeah.
So. We got a ways to go, guys.
A ways to go.
How's the reception doing? Good?
Perfect.
Nice.
Oh, will we live stream from the Feast of San Gennaro? You betcha. We haven't missed a Feast of San Gennaro since the 1980s.
Yeah, we'll walk through there.
We'll definitely go to the Feast of San Gennaro. You betcha.
It's a warts and all type situation.
Oh, Whitney's in the chat.
Hey, Whitney.
Hey, Aunt Carla and Uncle James. It's been a while, but I finally found a house home in Michigan, and we'll be flying back next Sunday. Been super busy. Oh,
nice.
Congratulations on finding a new home. Taylor's got to go. Joseph Taylor, we'll catch you later. We'll be here. We'll be streaming.
We'll be here.
Whitney can't wait to see Christmas in New York. Oh, Andrew
Christmas in New York.
Anderson asks, do we like the beach? We sure do.
Yeah, it was fun.
We live streamed a lot from the beach. I just wasn't able to go swimming because there was a big onshore breeze and there was lots of seaweed and sea pests in the water. And I'm highly allergic. I'm highly allergic to getting stung by jellyfish and what they call sea lice, which are baby jellyfish.
Carla got stung by a man of war in her face and neck.
It's like jellyfish larvae. I'm highly allergic, and I will welt up like there's no tomorrow, and have to go to the hospital.
Tell me you got stung on your face and neck.
Yeah, I swam right into a man of war jellyfish by accident, not on purpose, and it got me. We left New York, and the snowstorm hadn't hit, and we drove into I guess it started around Maryland, and then we got into Virginia, and we had to pull over. Because we couldn't see anymore, and cars were flying off the highway. It was bad.
People don't know how to drive in the snow.
Oh wait, why don't we have self-service? We're right underneath
Jacksonville, 186.
Jacksonville, 186 miles. That will take us out of the state of Florida. That just goes to show you guys that driving from Fort Lauderdale to New York, Florida takes up a lot of the trip. Oh, yeah. HC Teacher is probably at work, Dolly Girl Twins. HC Teacher is a teacher. You know, she works during the day, so that's why she's not able to moderate during the day on a weekday, because she works. She's an actual teacher, hence her name, HC Teacher.
Yeah. I think so.
Yuri, service is back. What happens is, while we're live streaming and driving on Interstate 95, there might be areas where self-service is poor, but we just keep on driving it, and then it gets better. So you just got to hang with it, and we apologize. I'm not afraid of jellyfish, David Lee Jasper. I just don't like jellyfish. I'm not afraid of them, but I don't like how my body reacts to them if I get stung.
What's a little sting? Big guys.
Big guys.
It's a big.
So just always hang in with us, guys. If service gets funny, then it will just come back, because we'll just drive and things will be better again. That's how we roll, guys. Pizza Man says, hi, James and Carla. Hey, Pizza Man. How's it going? Well, Hudson can't wait to get back to New York to have some of his favorite pizza. Favorite.
Smack dab in the middle of Florida.
Right, James? His favorite.
Yeah, he's going to love it.
I'm loving it.
I'm out there, Jerry, and I'm loving it. Knish, you know, the whole bit. Right over there. Beautiful clouds.
Hudson will be all awake and excited to get home when you hit New Jersey, Dolly Girl Twins is saying.
Yeah, he's got
yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you.
Rosy hue. It's weird.
Pizza Man says, and Karla gets her favorite cheesecake. Oh.
That's correct.
Oh, RJ Wertheimer said mustard in middle of Knish.
Yeah.
James like mustards on his Knish.
Oh, nice deli mustard, sure. A little salt when I'm allowed.
You betcha, right? Guys, what's your favorite New York food? Let us know.
Favorite classic New York food?
Guys, I have to put on the battery charger. Hold on.
We don't have a charger in here?
Yeah. Can you?
Yeah, I got it.
Hold on, guys.
Oh, you with the rest there. Good?
I don't need to.
Good.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
French onion soup, John PS30 loves.
Oh.
Clara W loves dim sum. Oh, we love dim sum.
Yeah, we'll be hitting up dim sum.
Oh, yeah. We love dim sum at No Moi Tea Parlor.
Yeah.
I want to go to Katz's Deli and Lombardi Pizza. Ooh.
Nice. Ooh.
Is that a back-to-back? Because once you've had one of those pastrami sandwiches at Katz's, I don't know how I'd have room for pizza.
Yeah, you're not eating much more.
Oh, what kind of car are you driving? JC just tuned in.
Chevy?
We rented a Chevy Malibu. Here's the dash from Hertz Rent-A-Car. This is a year 2017. Now you might say, wow, that's kind of old for a rental car, but it has low mileage, only 27,000 miles.
A Malibu.
Hassan says, hi James and Karla, are you still in the Florida suburbs? We're still in the state of Florida. Yes, we're driving now.
Heading north.
But we're heading north.
Due north.
That Anthony to Rayos. Just go to Rayos. You have to have to have a reservation. And Danette and Anthony have been trying to get us a reservation for a table for 5. You know, with Hudson.
Yeah.
But they have been unsuccessful as of yet.
It's hard to get a table there, guys.
Yeah. Maria Galasso says nothing like New York City bagels. Exactly.
Exactly. I like a good bagel.
RJ Wertheimer says sesame bagel and an egg roll.
Yeah, Tompkins Square bagel.
Yeah, Mike. Our battery doesn't. We are streaming with an iPhone 11, so it's not a new phone. Our battery at most is only able to charge to 80% capacity. So while we're live streaming a lot, it does run down. But you know, we're inside the car, so I can just plug it in, so it's not a big deal. We would like to use the money that we get from our channel support, you know, from our super chat and YouTube membership, to purchase a new iPhone. They were just announced, the iPhone 14. However, they don't ship until October. You can order them today, but you won't get them until October. So we have to wait. We have to wait until, you know, October to get our new phone. So for the time being, we have to use our iPhone 11. Oh, CAK813 is just checking in to say hello.
Hey, CAK.
Watching the proceedings from London on my BBC app. Looks like you have a beautiful day for driving. Thank you, CAK.
So far, so good.
And we're so sorry to hear everyone that's in the UK about Queen Elizabeth passing, but she had a great reign, the longest reigning monarch in history. Extra good.
She had a good run.
Is Hudson It's Hudson. Will he visit Ray when we're back in New York City? Oh, yes.
Of course he will.
Stuart Bryce, we
of course
definitely check in at Ray's on Avenue A.
Yes.
The iPhone 14 Pro looks sweet, Yuri A is saying. Yeah, Yuri A, the only thing I don't like about the iPhone 14 that they announced is, guess what? It's not going to have a SIM card anymore.
No.
Did you read about that, Yuri A? That the iPhone 14 Pro, which is what I would want to get, the iPhone 14 Pro, is not going to have a SIM card. That means that we were hoping to get a new iPhone and also switch our cell service, that we could switch back and forth from AT&T, which we're using now, and either get Verizon or get T-Mobile. Maybe T-Mobile we'll try, because T-Mobile seems to work well in Florida. But if the iPhone 14 is not going to have a SIM card, it's an electronic SIM card, so that means that we won't be able to switch out and stream from either AT&T or a new carrier. They've eliminated that. That's to lock you into your present carrier. You know, I didn't like that about that. That's the only drawback that I see to it. I'm going to find out more about it when I read the reviews, when people start getting them. But that kind of annoyed me in a way, because I like the freedom of being able to swap out your SIM card like we did with Action Kid, and we streamed using the T-Mobile. Oh, look, just here for the snacks, Buc-ee's. 98 miles. But guys, we're only going to stop if we need gas. So I don't know how we're...
No grilled cheese for James.
Right.
Broccoli says...
Oh, David DePilla just ordered the iPhone 14 Max Pro gigabytes in gold. David DePilla, that's what I'm using. I have a gold phone right now. I have an iPhone 11. At the time, the biggest you could get was a 256 gig, and that's what I have. But I'd like to upgrade to the 512. But tell me what you think about that problem. Are you ever needing to swap out your SIM card that you would
did it during the live stream?
You know, like we did it during a live stream.
Action Kid
gave us his T-Mobile SIM card to use because we were having terrible service in Coral Gables with our AT&T. Now, if you don't have a SIM card slot, which they got rid of in the iPhone 14, you're no longer able to do that. So that kind of annoyed me in a way.
Let us know, guys.
Yuri A is also going to order that one. Apple never listens to the customers. They're very annoying. They don't even put in a headphone jack anymore, and I don't like AirPods. CAK, I know. That's the annoying thing is
AirPods are for lucid.
Yeah. You know, they only have that one thing. We have to use a dongle to connect to charge our phone. And if we want to charge our phone and have an external microphone at the same time, we can't do that while we're live streaming and holding a gimbal, because we only have the one jack. So yeah, it is annoying.
That dingle, dangle, dingle.
Yeah, David Dipple is saying maybe just get the iPhone 13 instead. We might do that, because then I can buy that right away, and I bet you the price will come down on it, because they're no longer going. Apple is no longer going to sell iPhone 13s. That was part of the announcement. The iPhone 14 with that coming out now, Apple from the Apple Store will no longer sell iPhone 13s. I mean, I'll probably be able to get it, you know, some other way.
Maybe it's time for James to update from the iPhone 6S.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Throwback, vintage. All the kids love it.
Yeah, MN, we also have a splitter, but the problem is, MN, is using the splitter, it's too heavy, and to try to use it while using a gimbal, it messes up the gimbal.
Macy's and gimbals.
The splitter works fine on when you're just carrying it, or if it's on a tripod, but the splitter doesn't work. Oh, AT&T in fact just gave us a message.
They heard us talking about him. Efren Gimbalist Jr.
See, Lois Campbell says Apple doesn't want you to be able to switch. That's why they're doing that. Exactly.
Lois Campbell, nice call.
Exactly.
Lois knows.
Yeah.
Lois knows. She figured it out.
Yeah. I know Samsung makes great phones, but the one of the things that James and I do, we have Macintosh computers. We use an iMac, and we like to be able to connect the phone right to the computer, like they talk to one another easily. So getting an Android doesn't allow us to do that. So that's why we're probably going to stay with an Apple product.
Unfortunately.
Danette and Anthony says, time to give up your vintage phone. Exactly.
The iPhone 6.
Yeah.
Ask Anthony. The kids love it though. They're like, they think it's cool.
Yeah.
No, Jim, they don't. Hey, look at this. Kind of a stripped down.
Yeah, exactly, Dolly Girl Twins. Dolly Girl Twins just came up with a good thing, that the new iPhone 14 then will not work if you travel internationally and you just want to buy a new SIM card.
Oh, show that thing.
Exactly.
That's not a classic slingshot. That's something else.
Because that is
it's a Polaris.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the exact same thing, because we have a lot of friends that live stream internationally, and when they go internationally, if they have an unlocked phone like we do, you can just buy a SIM card real cheap.
That's what we did when
we did when we did that in 2012. We weren't live streaming then, but we had an iPhone, and we just bought a SIM card for like, I don't know, like $20 or something like that. I mean, we didn't really use it. At an Aldi supermarket, actually, and in Germany we bought it, and it enabled us just to have a phone in case we needed it for emergency.
Wunderbar.
That's why I would stick with the iPhone 13, because it allowed you to swap SIM cards. Yeah, you know what? Now that they announced on the iPhone 14, I think I'm going to just, even though the iPhone 14 has a much better camera, I think I'm just going to go with an iPhone 13 Pro. I'm going to look into how much I can get one. Maybe I can get it for cheaper now.
Since here, we're not going to be really doing international. So.
Oh, Misha S says,
always get to 14.
Where have you been in Germany? Oh, wait. I'll wait till transmission's back to answer that.
Good.
Again. Oh, Ron, I don't know if you just heard that the iPhone 14 is no longer going to have a SIM card slot. There's not going to be able to swap out your SIM card. Like, say if we did travel internationally, then how can we use the phone without paying all those exorbitant international fees? And so on and so forth.
Oh, tell Misha where we went in Germany.
Oh yeah, Misha, Munich. We've been to Berlin, Nuremberg,
Ruhpolding,
and Ruhpolding, and
somewhere else. Frankfurt, and Mannheim.
Mannheim, by accident, not by accident.
Mannheim by accident.
Mannheim, we stayed at the train station. We were stuck there.
Our train
Aldi's is owned by the same family.
Hey, look at FJ.